Are you keeping it?
Keeping what?
This baby.
Oh no, I'm returning it as soon as I find the receipt. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that two wrongs don't make a right.
Well then how do you explain Travis?
Travis is special. Travis is unique. Look, you may be partly responsible, but clearly his father had nothing to do with it, beyond being a sperm donor. Anyway, Travis is not your problem. Ivan is.
Because I don't have a problem with Ivan. You do. But you're not marrying him, are you?
Well, you shouldn't be marrying him either. Look, sis, open your eyes.
My eyes are open. I know exactly what I'm doing.
You think you see what you're doing, but can you see the future?
Nobody can see the future.
What you're doing to your life, your son's life? What does this man got to offer you? Beyond a warm bed and a little companionship.
A warm bed and a little companionship were the only things missing from my life. I've done without both for a long time. So if that's all he ever provides, I'll be satisfied.
So then you're setting your standards way too low.
The thing is, they're my standards. And my life. No, there's not much out there. I know, I've been out there. But I've looked around and I found something that works for me.
For how long? The man doesn't even have a job. I mean, you're going to support two adults, a teenager and a new baby, on your salary. What about when you have to stop working to have this baby?
We'll figure it out. Maybe he'll be back to work by then. We'll manage. Quentin, there are no guarantees in life. You've stumbled through enough relationships to know that. And don't forget, you kissed a lot of frogs. A lot of frogs before you hooked up with Lonnie. And I'm not mad at you. What you have with him finally is wonderful. Enjoy it. I'm happy for you. So why can't you be happy for me?
I just don't trust him. I don't trust him and I don't like him.
Why? Because he doesn't like you? Or approve of your lifestyle?
My lifestyle is none of his business. None of his fucking business.
Well then. Well then, that's all I'm saying.
It's not the same thing. This is different.
Why? Why doesn't he get the same right as you? To believe what he wants to believe about other people that he really doesn't know?
It's not the same thing.
Why not?
Because you're my sister.
And that doesn't give you the right to tell me what to do with my life.
Maybe not, but it also doesn't mean that I have to stand by and watch your self-destruction. And if you do this, don't expect me to come running back to put your life back together when it blows up in your face again. I'm not a yo-yo, and you can't just have me in your life when it's convenient and when I'm telling you what you want to hear. The door is either closed or it's open, but it can't be both.
What does that mean?
You know what it means.
Oh, please don't give me any ultimatums, Quentin. And don't try to make me choose between you and Ivan.
The way you've chosen between him and your own son?
And there is nothing wrong between Ivan and Travis. They are naturally going through a period of adjustment.
A 2-year period of adjustment?
Okay, well, if that's what it takes, I think Ivan will be good for him.
In what possible way?
Travis has a lot of silly notions. A lot of foolishness about the world that he needs to unlearn. Most of which he probably picked up from you, by the way.
From me?
Yes, from you. Directly or indirectly. And his attitudes about life and other people, all of that is straight from you. You've let your own resentment and bias notion about men, women, couples, marriage, sports, the straight world poison his mind against everything masculine.
This is such a load of crap, even for you.
Well, where else did he get it from? He certainly didn't learn it from me.
Well, maybe he didn't need to learn it from anybody. Maybe he came by it the same way I did, naturally.
The way my son is not gay.
So, finally, that's what this is all about. Is it even conceivable that that's what's behind your fervor to install this low-life hood rat in your home? You think he's some kind of role model for heterosexuality? This is insane. You're trying to convert that child to transform him into some archaic notion of what manhood is.
I'm just trying to make sure he's got a chance at a normal life. He certainly doesn't need any more indoctrination from you.
Indoctrination? My God, that's what you've been thinking all this time?
Okay, whether you realize it or not. And I'm not saying that it was deliberate.
Lonnie and I have done nothing but encourage and support you. And support you and Travis. Encourage and support both of you. Was it indoctrination when his heterosexual father disappeared and we had to scrape up the money to keep your heterosexual ass from being set out on the street twice? Was it indoctrination when you were between jobs and we had to come over here and fill your heterosexual refrigerator with our gay groceries many times just so you and your son could have food to eat? The help getting your phone turned back on, co-signing on your car loan, taking Travis off your hands so you could go out with your heterosexual girlfriends to your heterosexual clubs and meet even more heterosexual losers to dog you and drop you. Was all of that just some devious plot to turn your son into a little homosexual? And if so, why? What was the point? I mean, look around, sis. Come on. This is Washington, D.C. There is no need to indoctrinate anybody. In case you hadn't noticed, there are plenty of faggots around. And more showing up and being born every day. We don't have to convert anyone. We got plenty of company.
Okay, God forgive me if I'm wrong. But no, I don't want him to turn out like you. Not to have to go through what you have, the rejection, the broken hearts, the loneliness, the one-night stands, the trail of married men before Lonnie, the HIV. I was there for you during all of that. Remember, I saw what it was like, and no, I don't want any of it for my son.
No. You'd rather he be like his worthless, non-existent father, or that parasitic knucklehead you live with. Well, speak the truth and shame the devil. Isn't that what Mom always used to say?
I'm his mother. I'm just trying to protect him. I don't want that life for him.
So as long as you have this Neanderthal supplying the desired testosterone transfusion for Travis and keeping your home fires burning, it doesn't matter that he hates your brother, that he hates your son.
All I'm looking for is a little stability, a normal family life.
And apparently it doesn't matter what or who you sacrifice to get it.
I'm just tired of doing it alone.
In case you haven't noticed, you haven't been alone. But, fine. You made your choice, and it's obvious we're not welcome here anymore, and that's okay. It's all good, because Lonnie and I can walk out that door and never look back, but God knows what Travis is going to do.
Travis will be fine. Travis will do what I tell him to do.
Of course, he's a child. He has no choice.
Well, you have a choice.